Just a couple of weeks back, I was walking through a mall and I saw a sign over a kiosk that said, "We can personalize anything." Now, I thought, as we've seen these things before, it's a store, it's a kiosk or a store where you can put a picture on a t-shirt or a picture on a mug or a name on a keychain. Now they claim that they can personalize anything. Anything that has material value can now become personalized. Amazing what technology and science has done for us. We can take anything and make it ours. Now, while we can do that to things which are material, perhaps we can personalize that which is spiritual as well. Our Parsha, Parshas Vayitze, we find Yaakov Avinu leaving his home, heading to Haran, and he finds a place to sleep. And this is not just any place, it is a makom. It is a place where eventually the Beis HaMikdash will be rebuilt. It is a place where Beis HaMikdash was previously built. It is a place where his grandfather Avram brought his father Yitzchak to be in Akedah. It is the most special place for the Jewish people in the world. And Yaakov falls asleep and he has a dream. And in his dream, he sees a ladder that has its feet in the ground and its top going up to the heavens. And Hashem appears to him and says to him, Anochi Elokei Avraham Avicha. Hashem says that he is the God of Avraham, his father, meaning, of course, Yaakov's grandfather, not Yaakov's father. And also, Ve'elokei Yitzchak, that Hashem says that he is the God of Yitzchak. Yitzchak, of course, being Yaakov's father. And he tells him that the entire land that he is sleeping on, the entire land of Eretz Yisrael, is given to him and to his children. Despite the fact that there are those who will dispute the biblical claim of the Jewish people to the land of Israel, here Hashem makes it very clear that the land of Israel will go to Yaakov, to Jacob's children. Yaakov hears God speaking, and of course he realizes that this place that he was laying on, the place that he was sleeping on, is a very holy place. And the question is that why did Hashem say to Yaakov that he is the God, Elokei Avraham Avicha, and repeat the word Elokei and the God of Yitzchak? Hashem doesn't mince words, he doesn't place extra words into the Torah. One term of Elokei would have been enough and should have been enough for Elokei Avraham Yitzchak, that I am, he is the God of Avraham and Yitzchak. Why does the Torah use the term Elokei twice? And we can take it one step further in our Shemona Esrei, which was composed by the Anshe Knesset HaGadol, the men of the Great Assembly. We say Elokeinu ve'Elokei Avoseinu, that Hashem is our God and the God of our fathers. Elokei Avraham, the God of Avraham. Elokei Yitzchak, the God of Yitzchak. Ve'Elokei Yaakov, and the God of Yaakov. Why not just simply say Elokei Avraham, Yitzchak, ve'Yaakov? So the Baal Shem Tov explains to us that the reason why the Pasuk speaks the way it does, and the reason why the men of the Anshe Knesset HaGadolah formulated our davening as it does, is because of the word right before Ve'Elokei Avoseinu, and the God of our fathers, which is Elokeinu, our God. The HaKadosh Baruch Hu is giving us a message, is telling us that Yitzchak didn't simply rely upon the fact that Avraham had a relationship with God, and therefore he could simply rely on the already established relationship for his own personal use. Yitzchak decided to personalize his relationship with God. He decided to reach out and find God and godliness in his own life. So it doesn't simply say the God of Avram and Yitzchak, because the experience of the connection with godliness was different for Avram and Yitzchak, because they were different people. But yet they both sought out God in their lives. And the reason why we have in our Shemona Esrei Elokei Avram, Elokei Yitzchak, and Elokei Yaakov is because each one of our avos, each one of our forefathers sought out God and didn't simply rely upon that which was already established. And we in our lives are encouraged to do the same as well. Many of us were fortunate to grow up in homes where we were given the foundation of a belief and a connection to God. And others may have not been fortunate to grow up in homes that taught the foundation of the relationship, but over the course of time, they have been able to find God themselves and build a relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And even though there may have been the road paved for us beforehand, we have not only the obligation, but the opportunity to look at our lives, the wonders, the miracles that are performed for us that we may not even realize, how Hashem is involved and connected to our lives on a spiritual level, and we need to be able to personalize our connection with Him. So when we say we can personalize anything, it's not only about the materialism of life. We can personalize our spiritual connections as well. And we should, and we're encouraged, to personalize our connection with God so that He's not simply Elokei Avoseinu, the God of our fathers, but He's also our own personal God, Elokeinu. Thank you for listening, and have a good Shabbos.